Hello, Fredlings. This is Claude from Chicago, and we are back with another live stream with Zach Daily Games. And today we are working on our space terminal here. Yes, it is going good. I actually figured out how to make pink terracotta like these. So I started doing that. It's apparently 8 blocks in a configuration like this, and then put a die in. But obviously, with terracotta. So I started making some of those. So I got a stack of 32 cooked, 32 uncooked, just considering I don't know which pinks I'm going to be using yet. And it's going to be pretty awesome. We'll see exactly what we're going to do soon. And hopefully it goes all well. I hope everyone's day has been going well as well. But yeah, we're going to try to get this floor done today. Maybe try to get some of this glass and maybe try to get up there done. I'm not too sure how much. We're going to be doing a little bit shorter of a stream today. So, we'll see. PvP, I don't know who that dude is. I don't know if you want to just mute him or I don't know what that is. I have no freaking idea what that is. I don't. I'll just delete his comment. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I don't know if that was a legitly a bot, which, by the way, if that was a bot, then he probably won't be able to be used today. But all I got is those basic ones,
Microphone activated.
Hello?
Hey, Claude.
What's up, Zach? How's it going?
It's going great. I was just telling everybody our plan for the day about building a floor for this building.
Oh, yes. I know. I'm so excited because, we'll finally have, a beautiful forest so we don't, have to fall down here, fall in the water.
Yeah, I gotta say, buildings without floors kind of suck. This building kind of sucks without a floor.
Yeah, it's very holy. But yeah, I'm 100% down, and we're gonna try to get that done today. That shouldn't take too much time. So let's take a nap real quick, and then I start right before we started stream. You went and got clay, which me and him didn't think about this, but apparently when you dye clay, you put 8 in a row like you're making a chest, and then put a die in the middle. But
Yeah.
here's the pink clay.
Oh,
So
you got one?
yeah,
How
I
did you
made
get one.
I made 32 of them, or I baked 32 of them.
Wait, how
I
did
have
you bake
64.
it?
I just take the regular terracotta, this nasty looking
Yeah.
brown one, or I don't know what color that is. Honestly, that's not brown. And then you just put 8 like you're making a chest or a furnace, and then in the
Yeah.
middle you put the dye you want, and then from there
Oh, nice.
you bake that. Which, by the way,
That's so cool.
I didn't make them all, so I left a couple regular pink terracotta here just because I might incorporate some of that in. The undyed ones for the tree because I don't know how
Yeah.
pink we need.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So, or the reds too, because it's not all just the one thing. But yeah, you want to get started?
Yeah, so
Microphone muted.
I was thinking
PvP,
of
it looks like it's working
planning
to
on-
me,
Well,
though.
okay, so what we had kind of talked about was we were going to do
But we'll
a
figure that out
flat
later.
stone
What's up, Good
floor,
Gaming? What's up,
but
AJ?
in the floor we were going to
Microphone
have this
activated.
terracotta design of a Japanese tree.
Yes.
Are we still going with that plan?
Yeah. Now, how big is this gonna be?
Oh man.
Like the whole thing is just gonna be one huge Japanese tree, or is it gonna be just like a small one, a medium sized one?
I say the whole thing. Go big or go home.
So just make a huge Japanese tree. All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
I'm always down to make a Japanese tree. So.
Well, I was planning on just starting to make the stone and just filling in the stone, and just let you start working on the tree.
Yeah. Here is some of that stone, by the way, because I have some already set up.
Oh, you have some? I have like none.
This is from working on the thing last time.
Oh, nice. This is so many. It's
Yeah,
like so many
I still have
stones.
some more on me, so take some of that too. I just gotta keep 64. But I think what we should do, Zach, before we start doing the tree, we'll still make a big tree, but we might want to have a little bit of a pathway so you can like around it, so you have like a border. You know, like how you have a border
Yeah.
for a frame. Maybe if you want to
Yeah.
work on the frame of the thing and then I start doing it, which the frame does not need to be square, by the way. So we could just start like straight from here, but it's up to you.
What do
You
you mean
make
a frame?
like how you have a frame. Like for example, let me grab some dirt. Why is there never dirt when I need it? So like this. Pretend like this is the floor. Oh, come on. Jump up. Pretend like it's like this is the floor. So like
Yeah.
we might need some sort of frame so people can walk around, and then like in the middle here is the Japanese tree or something like that. Like pretend the dirt is the Japanese tree like this or something like that.
Uh, I mean, it'll all be filled in,
Oh yeah.
or no?
Yeah, no, it will be. All
Yeah.
right. I
I
just
think
just
I,
make the
I think I
frame.
understand what you're saying. I
Because
think I
like
understand what you're
we'll
saying.
probably use some blues and some other stuff to make us.
Microphone muted.
We'll
Microphone
probably use some
activated.
blues and some other stuff to try to make a sky or something with it, because it's gonna look a little weird if it's just one tree floating in the middle. Or we could just go with the tree and just figure out from there.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure yet. I've never made a Japanese tree 2D logo before.
Pixel art.
Pixel art be like. I don't know if I'm too good. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Jeffrey Duck? What's up, Good Gaming? Now, by the way, speaking, because you were there the other day, why was Good Gaming trying to roast?
Wait, what was he roasting?
He was roasting me
Oh, I don't even remember.
on his
Roasted you
channel
about?
on Civ about being triggered all the time. I'm kind of triggered by that statement.
Oh, you're kind of making his point.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. All right, I guess let me get a picture. Let me get a picture pulled up real quick. Jeffrey says, "Let me join. I'll help you guys." Not today. That's more of a you put in your what's it called? Your resume, and then wait like 6 months. We might have a
Well,
job.
we did. Well, if you remember, we did have an application process.
Oh
For
yeah,
people
if
who
you
wanted
do
to help out with the spaceport.
yeah, if you oh, by the way, Zach, before you continue any farther, can you pull your terracotta out of the ender chest so I can see it?
Oh, you can't even look at it?
No, it's just yours. It's not mine. And
Oh, yeah, let
I'm
me
pulling
move it all over.
I'm pulling all mine out. I'm gonna throw it into the chest right next to it. And by the way, I don't want to be that dude either. But Jeffrey, you were supposed to play and then you just bailed on us, by the way? Remember that? Or no? All right,
I remember
let me
that.
cat out my room because my brother. All right, I am back. So, yeah, sorry, rip. Now, another question, Zach. Do you want a cherry blossom tree while it's blossoming, or do you want it like a fully blossomed tree, like it's all pink, or do you want it kind of like it's like blossoming?
Um,
You know, like when they're getting their buds on there.
yeah, I would say all pink.
Okay.
What do you think?
No, I don't care. I was just asking because I just want to know what you want before I start starting.
All right, I've moved all
I'll
my
do
terracotta
whatever.
into those. I've moved all the terracotta into these chests, but I'm not. I'm keeping my leather armor. Just
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm not going to use. Well, first off, we're not going to use all of this here. I think we have a lifetime supply of terracotta at this point. Which I don't know if you can re-dye something else. Let me see real quick before we continue. No, you can't. So once it's already a color, you can't change it. So be careful with the raw ones, because we might want to. AJ's channel just got 305 subscribers. Congratulations, man. He's blowing up. Are people
Thanks.
waking up, or they like the sky? Which, by the
They're
way,
woke.
they're woke. That's the proper term. Now, I kind of was. I never had time, which is kind of just me being. It's just an excuse. But what I want to do every single day, kind of like how AJ's channel does it, is you take 5 minutes for yourself and you look up into the sky every single day, just like, because like that's something like everyone can do. But you know like how beautiful the sky is, but you never have a chance to actually look up and look at it. Is that like a good idea, Zach, or no? Or is that too much?
It sounds like a good idea.
Okay, because I want to do that.
I ain't gonna do that because I don't got time.
I know, because it's like always like get in the car and leave. But I want to like, because there's so much like you never look up into the sky and just like sit there for like 5 minutes, like just kind of like think and like relax you before your day starts. Like that's something that I just thought would help. I don't know if it would. Especially in Arizona, I'm assuming it's or cut. Especially in Nevada, cut. Especially in New Mexico. Especially in New Mexico, there's probably like no clouds. It's probably like Holes. Have you ever seen that TV show, or I mean movie, by the Disney Channel?
No.
Oh,
Holes.
Holes was really good. It was a kid show, or a kid's movie, but it was kind of like an adult. It was good for like, it was more of like a teen. So Holes, this kid, is poor, and he stole these shoes
Yeah.
from he stole these shoes from like a homeless shelter. Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, and he got jail time for it. Even though he didn't technically steal them. I'm not going to spoil that anything else from there, but he went to jail, and there's a huge cool story to it. I would definitely recommend it. It was definitely like a childhood thing to watch that show. It was really well done, and it's of course done by Disney. Thank you, Disney, for your influence again. Which, by the way, Zach, I did not know Disney actually paid for the Spirited Away dubbed version, so that's why you couldn't find it anywhere. I was looking through the
Okay.
trailer, and it said brought to you by Disney, and I
Yeah,
was like,
I thought something like that happened.
so I was like, I knew. That's probably like I didn't know, but I just it was made in Japan, and then Disney bought the rights to it for America and then dubbed it, or whatever
Yeah.
Disney's powers are. No one Disney.
Whatever their powers are.
Yeah. I love. Did you see the South Park episode with Disney or
No.
Mickey Mouse? It was the Jonas Brothers. I can't say some of the stuff they say on there because bad words.
Yeah.
But Mickey Mouse was on there, and you should definitely look it up later, Zach. It's definitely mature content, and he's like you don't tell the mouse what to do. Like I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, and he's like, everyone's over here. Who do you work for? DreamWorks. And then he has like the whole voice. It's like, wait, what? Nani? What's up, Brady? What's up, Rampage?
So this is all those stone blocks you gave me. They're all gone. Like you gave me so many. They're all gone.
There's 32 more. That's not enough though.
Oh, how did you get so many?
Well, I've made a bunch of
Yeah.
them for the because I assumed we were gonna do the floor with just this a long time
Yeah.
ago when we first started this project.
Bruh.
Obviously
I'm
we
gonna
have
have to.
changed.
I'm gonna have to go like mine and get.
Yeah,
stone.
you're gonna have to, because that's all I have. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Which by the time you come out, I might have just this trunk finished. What's up, Hudson? Did you know the real story of that movie? Which one, Holes? Or spirited away? There's a question. Oh, apparently we hit 1,000 views on Twitch. Congratulations, guys.
Nice.
It's not, yeah, it's not me. It's them.
Congratulations.
It's that. Well, they're the one that they're the one that keeps the channel going. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just here. So, yeah. So I don't know if you
This is
heard.
looking pretty good. This is gonna be so awesome, Claude.
I know. I can't. I don't. I have never really honestly done 2D art in a very long time.
Wait,
This is
shouldn't this be wider down here?
um.
I'm sorry. I'll go away. I'll go...
It should probably not be as tall either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, so just don't put me in charge. I know how to build a 3D one. I've never done a not 3D one.
Oh, this is gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, by the time Zach comes back and does like everything else, the hard work, I'll have the design. Like, can I get it with people that don't get on time, like artists that don't get their project done, and they're like, can we get more additional funding? That's gonna be me. And you haven't even started. Oh, for Holes, that's what he's talking about. Holes is a good Disney. It's really good. I don't remember. There was some characters that were somewhat famous in there. Like, you know how they put Joe Pesci in like Home Alone?
Yeah.
There's somebody that was kind of well known that was just thrown into Holes. I don't know.
Thanks.
Oh, that was with Shiloh
shoot.
That was with Shiloh LaBeouf. That's what it was when he was a kid.
Oh, did I tell you I met him?
Wait, Nunny.
I didn't tell you this story?
Wait, Swole Shiloh LaBeouf or Little Shiloh LaBeouf?
Oh no, this was years ago. This was back when he was in Transformers.
Oh. Wait, you met Shiloh LaBeouf? And you
Yeah,
didn't
no.
you didn't say like, I've seen you in Holes.
I didn't even know he was in Holes.
He's probably like, that's not my proudest work. It's a good one, but yeah. But wait, so what like how did you meet Shiloh LaBeouf? Can you tell everyone the story?
Well, I was at this. I was working. Working at that point. I don't remember, but for some reason I was at this award show, and it was like this no-name award show. Like it wasn't like the Golden Globes or anything that anybody knows of.
Yeah.
But it was like a random award show, and they were giving him an award, and people put on these award shows just so they can get celebrities to come out.
Yeah, yeah.
So they were giving him an award show, and this was the same award show that I met Gael Garcia Bernal, which is like one of the biggest Spanish-speaking actors. Probably don't know who he is.
Yeah,
I know who he is.
Sadly,
but him and Diego Luna were there, and so there was like a whole bunch of other people. Oh, and the some of the people, you don't remember this show either, but there's a show called The OC.
Okay.
And Misha Barton was the lead actress on that. She was there. But anyway, Shia LaBeouf was there, and he was drunk, like you would not believe. And the crazy thing was, like, he was still underage at that point.
Oh.
But like I guess, and like he was saying that, yeah, my parents are kind of hippies, so they let me do whatever I want to do. And so he's walking around the party with, like, no kidding, like 2 bottles of Hypnotic in his hand.
What's a Hypnotic?
He's just like walking around. Hypnotic's like, you'll see if you go to a liquor store. It's like a bottle of liquor, but it's like this bright fluorescent blue. It's very sweet.
Oh, so it's like
and
one of those not.
Yeah, it's one of those like sweet fluorescent blue kind of drinks. And so he's just like chugging these 2, and he was like wasted, so wasted. But he was underage, so the whole thing was very weird.
But you didn't snitch. That's all I heard.
That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah.
That was a long time
I'm sitting here with a juice box.
Juice box. That's your version of Hypnotic.
Yeah. Okay, but continue.
There's nothing more to the story. I mean, that's just it. It was just
Wait, so he just came up to you and he's like, my mom.
Party.
So you said my mom, or he said his. So you're like, hey, Shia LaBeouf, and then he's like, yeah, my mom kind of just tells me what to do, or doesn't care, or whatever. Is that pretty much what happened?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm like, aren't you underage? And he's like, yeah, my parents let me do it.
You're like, okay. Oh, wait, so were you putting the show on, or were you just there
No,
interviewing
I was
people?
just there. I don't remember why I was there. I don't know. Sometimes these things just happen when you live in.
Yeah, they're like, I need you to go cover this.
No, I think I was working at E Entertainment at that point, and like for because I worked at E, I went to all these random events. Like,
Oh, okay. Hudson says this video is no longer made for kids. To be honest, though. So, what? Who was? Well, who was? I think you. I think we talked about this before, but who was your favorite celebrity that you've ever met ever?
I'm not a big celebrity kind of person. Like, I mean, it really it's not that big a deal to me.
Okay, that's what I
Um,
assumed from you. So, no,
yeah.
no, not saying like
So I
that as
mean,
a bad way, but I do, like honestly, if I met somebody, I already know how probably annoying it is when somebody's like, "Oh my god," or whatever. So I'd probably
yeah.
be like, I would just like probably a wave just so they would see me, but I would not be like going up in their business because they're probably busy, way more busy than I am if I am there.
Yeah, I don't know. For whatever, it's never the. It's one of the reasons why I'm not in Hollywood anymore because it was never that big a deal to me, like to deal with like all these celebrities, and if that's how you feel, it just becomes so obnoxious because celebrities tend to be the most intelligent people,
Yeah.
like, and a lot of them tend to be pretty mean. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
no,
funny.
that's
It's
what I
like some of them.
assume. Yeah.
Once you get famous, like
Everything's
okay.
yours.
Well, so what I've noticed is that when you become famous, you just become more of whatever your personality is. So if you're already a jerk, you become more of a jerk, or if you already are a nice person, you become more of a nice person. And so with famous people, you become one of those two polar opposites. And so like I've met a lot of people, and like some of them are just like super jerks, or some of them are like super nice.
Oh, that's good though. Well, that's well at least that well, not the jerk part.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably be the most triggered Hollywood person ever if I got there. So I don't. So I don't know if you would want to work on my set. If you can see if I'm
Yeah.
already triggered at Minecraft. I don't know what I'm. Zach's like, oh god. Yeah, if that's true. Well, why would they be like? Why would people be mad though? Because they think everyone needs to like bow down to them.
No, well, you got to remember too, like, and I do have a lot of respect for acting because it is like the hardest career you could possibly have.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's so like psychologically, it's just like a really devastating career. Imagine if your career you were constantly applying for work, which is what actors do. You know, you're constantly applying for new movies. And whether you get the role or not, whether you get the job, is
Microphone
based
muted.
Yeah,
on
this is supposed to be. I don't know how it's turning out.
Microphone
random
activated.
stuff that may not even matter all that much, like the color of your hair or something, might determine whether you get this role or not. And so that's very psychologically tough. And so these people have spent like their life like just going through and getting rejected and dealing with the craziness of the industry, and it just drives them nuts. And a lot of these people, I mean, a lot of these people have been doing it since, I mean, a lot of them haven't finished high school.
Yeah, most people that are. Yeah.
They start when they're kids and they stay out there. And so, a lot of them, um, that's why I get so frustrated when people try to make like social statements and stuff. And it's like, who are you to
Preach
tell
it.
me what I should think about climate change?
Yeah.
I love. Did you see Ricky
Ricky
Gervais's
Gervais,
comments
yes.
at the Golden Globes? I was like, hooray for you.
I know because
I thought that was awesome.
doesn't Ricky Gervais have a show in Great Britain? Is that him?
Well, he was on The Office in Great Britain.
Oh,
Office.
that's where I seen him from. Okay. Yeah, no, Ricky Gervais. Yeah, because I was watching that like after the game because I think I didn't see your stream or I saw your stream and then came back or I don't remember on Sunday. But I was watching that and I was like, why did they cut? That's like, wow, somebody said something so they're cutting their mics out because you could just hear like dead silence real quick and then come back. And then I seen all the highlighted clips and I was like, oh, that's what he said because I wasn't like really paying attention. Like that was it, dude. He's my guy now.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
his
start cooking some of your
I-
stone. I'm gonna cook it in the furnaces next to it, so you don't have to wait forever.
Yeah, thought his best joke was the one about Felicity Huffman and the whole college scandal thing.
Oh, I didn't hear what did he say about that?
He said that everybody probably came in a limousine. Or the
Oh,
license plate
yes.
was made by Felicity Huffman because she's in jail.
Oh my god. Oh.
And everybody was like silent in the audience because they didn't know what to say. Oh my gosh!
Didn't he
It was
not
so
want to be
good.
there, and then he was there, or what was
No, I
that
think
whole
I think
thing?
he wanted to be there. When you're at his level, you don't do things you don't want to do.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, because I didn't know if he wanted to be there or not. After that point, he's probably not going to have a job there, right? They're not going to ask him to host ever again.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Well, I don't know. He does that every year. I mean, every year it's like, what did he say at the Golden Globes? I don't know. I think they're cool with it.
You sure he's not going to get like whacked or anything?
It's part of his shtick. But who knows? He might have gone too far this year. I mean, it was pretty out there this year. Yeah.
We'll find out.
He made those comments about Apple. He hasn't gone that far before. I mean,
Yeah.
those are pretty. If you mess with Apple, he may not be able to get away with that one.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Oh shoot, are you sleeping? I didn't even realize it was nighttime.
No, I'm still working on this tree because I assumed you weren't sleeping, so.
I'm coming back.
Now, I need your honest opinion about this because I don't know what else to do. So let's sleep first. Which that was perfect timing. AJ did the Windows XP shutdown sound. Do you want a pillar up here? So just right next to me. And then look down and tell me what you think. Because I'm not entirely sure. Just like with cobblestone or... Yeah.
Oh. Good job, Claude. It doesn't look like your 3D trees though.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys think in chat? Out of 10.
Yeah. What do you guys think out of chat? 1 through 10. Honestly, please. Because I don't think this is my best work.
Well, I mean, well, maybe we could salvage it.
Yeah. AJ says
Well,
9.5, so I don't think that's true.
Shouldn't the base be what I was saying before? Was shouldn't the base be wider? Because what you do when you do the 3D ones, you have like a really like the base kind of goes along the ground.
Oh, maybe I can add that in. I'm gonna use those dyed terracotta blocks. Not too many of them. Those stained ones, glazed ones.
Yeah.
So I can give a little bit of highlight, but I'm not an artist. Rampage is at least decent.
I
AJ
think
says or Jeffrey says
I think the tree would probably look better if instead of 4, it was only or there was like it was a little bit more triangular. Like if you pull up an image of a like a Japanese
Oh,
cartoon
we can
tree,
get rid of
it's
the
a
one
little
on the
bit more
left. We can get
it's a
rid of the
little
one
bit
on the
more
left.
triangular.
Hold on, watch. So if I cut, wait, you stay up there. Let me cut this real quick, and you tell me how this looks from up there. So if I cut this here, maybe I should cut it to like, how would that look now? Or was that a wrong cut?
Yeah, I think that would look better.
Okay.
But like you could make it even more like triangular.
Oh, so you like a triangle? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rampage is 3.4. That's honest.
Well, and why didn't you use more of the pink terracotta? Like barely just like barely any of it.
Well,
Or the glazed terracotta.
I could add
And
more of it in
why
there,
didn't
yeah.
you use any of the brown glazed terracotta?
No, I'm going to use some of that for the highlights for it. But I think the terracotta, maybe the terracotta, I don't know. Maybe the pink, for me, it looks like there's a lot. So, like, I could add more in here. But I wanted to kind of give it some more colors. Or do you want the whole thing just, the whole, like, thing be pink? Like,
I
all
think
these.
I think you could use more of the glazed stuff.
Okay, I'm going to knock out this white. I think that's what it is. This white one that kind of looks pink. And put that all
Yeah.
in pink. If that
Oh,
makes
yeah,
sense.
that'd probably look
And I'm
good.
gonna leave these. I'm gonna leave the pink ones here, so that there is some sort of variation. All
Yeah.
right, I'll be back, boss. You
Good.
keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I moved these over here, Zach. So you have some of these like already done, like these three
Oh
furnaces.
shoot, we're out of coal.
Yeah, so these three
Shoot.
furnaces here have some. What's up, Dragon Gamer? Where's my pink? I know I had like extra pink in here somewhere. I know I just literally just made it. Oh, it's in my inventory. Hey.
So,
Yeah.
question. I got another question for you, Claude. So you were in my stream last night, right? Arc stream.
Correct. Yes.
So I have to correct something that I got wrong on that stream. A factually incorrect statement I made.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were somebody had brought up the draft or something in my chat, and so I said that I wasn't eligible for the draft. Only Claude was eligible for the draft.
Yeah. And then I
And then
said
after,
yeah.
and we were talking about the World War III memes. And after the stream, I was like, you know what? Let me just look into that.
It's 35, right?
The actual rules of the draft in the United States. And the draft is when they call you up to go to war. And so actually, I am eligible for the draft.
Oh, me and Zach be rolling up in the squad in the Humvee and the tanks.
Yeah. So like the age range for it's any male in the United States between 18 years old and 45.
Oh, 45. I thought it was 35.
45. Yeah. So I'm not that old. So yeah, like both of us, Claude, are eligible for the draft.
Did you see that we could sign up together as a squad of 5? We can all go together.
What?
Which I don't
didn't know that.
I don't think we could all deploy together because they did that after World War II. That's why they made the whole movie
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, because they don't want
Yeah.
everyone die together, just in case.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I don't think that's exactly how it works.
I think that's just recruiting altogether.
Yeah, that's recruiting. That's recruiting.
And no one's
But yeah, like
yeah.
could you imagine like both you and I could get drafted together?
That
Like,
would
that's
be
just so
kind
that's
of
so
dope.
wild. Like if
Not at the same
if
time.
I'm just saying, but if you and I got drafted, you gotta like watch my back because you got those Fortnite skills.
Yeah, did
I
you
don't-
see that I
I
sent
don't
you
got
that
those-
thing, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't got those Fortnite skills, okay? The only thing I know how to do is accounting, and that's not gonna help anybody on the battlefield.
Well, I also looked it up yesterday, and by the way, this is going to be the last time I go like hours looking for something for someone, and then they don't even just. Somebody was talking about like physical requirements, so I was like, the army is quote the quote easiest branch.
Yeah.
And I sent them that fitness training thing, and everyone was so triggered because they weren't going into that branch. So I just deleted
Yeah.
all the comments because I was just very upset. But like that was just kind of like more of a start, you know. But yeah, those requirements aren't easy.
Yeah.
Which in that video it was how does this look now, Zach? If you want to pillar back up, I know you're doing your thing. But in the thing, what was it? 80% of all military jobs are non-combat. If you didn't know that, that's all technology, mechanics, cooking. So
Yeah.
the likelihood of you actually being on the battlefield is very low, especially nowadays. This is not the Civil War. So that was the last war we had like a ton of troops on the ground, like
Yeah.
actually fighting.
Microphone muted.
Can I take a shot at it?
I posted a picture at the eastern.
At the tree?
Oh, for sure.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna give you all the blocks that I do have because I honestly I don't know what I'm doing at this point, and I'm gonna give you which by the way we might tear this out so you can get that trunk in. I'll work on the trunk. This is all I have, honestly.
That's all you got?
There's some cooking up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hold on, let me give you some of these blocks here. It's not
How do you
much
pick
more.
up the How do you pick up the blocks? Can I pick them up with the?
A pickaxe, just a regular pickaxe. The blocks will fall down into the water, and then they'll float up slowly, or you can just jump down there. That's all I have for now. Tell me which ones you need, and then I'll get you
Oh, this
more.
is enough. I don't need
Okay.
that much.
I'm gonna start working
This,
on this trunk
oh
again.
shoot, this is hard to like do it when you're down here because you have like no perspective.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Holy cow, this is like a challenge.
I guess honestly, we probably won't be looking from the top too much. If we have that balcony thing, we might, but we'll probably just only see from the ground level. It's kind of like one of those things where you like go to a place and there's like if you look from a maze, it's really hard from the bottom, but if you fly up in the air, the maze is super easy.
Yeah.
Is that a tree? It's supposed to be. I posted a picture of an eastern red bud in your Discord. What is that? Oh, a tree? Oh, this is awesome too. I'm gonna pin that, Hudson. No one, Hudson finding literally everything ever. Which Hudson, are you old enough for the draft as well? I know he or he's. I think you and AJ and you are eligible. Yeah. See. Okay. By the way, I just want to note this. Can we all stop trying to be Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Can we not all try to dodge the draft, please? I don't know why everyone's freaking out about it. The last draft was Vietnam.
Like, I don't know.
And it was the last draft was Vietnam, but it's not like you're gonna go to jail.
So I don't know how you feel about it, Claude. But if I got called up for the draft, I would be ready and willing to serve to protect my country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How do you feel? I mean,
that's what I'm saying. If they're calling me up to, I don't care who is in charge or what's going on. If the country needs you, why are you trying to dodge the draft? Like they need you for a reason.
Yeah, and
oh, sorry, I'll sleep.
I mean, just the way that I feel so grateful and lucky to have been born in America. You know, it's a really, we have things here that don't exist in other countries. I mean, not everybody has the freedom to free speech.
Oh,
not
that's
everybody
for sure.
has the right to a trial by jury. Not everybody has
Yeah.
right to bear arms. Not
Microphone
everybody
muted.
has the. I mean, we have so many rights and
nice,
freedoms
Hudson.
here that I feel so
Microphone
lucky
activated.
that we have, and I would fight to protect them.
I would definitely fight to protect them because my ancestors fought in the Civil War, and a lot of them fought in the other wars as well. World War One, World War Two, and Vietnam and Korea. So I kind of feel like it's like if they need me, I'll go. Which, by the way, after Pearl Harbor, all my grandpa and all his brothers went straight down to the office right after that and signed up. Which one
Yeah.
of them was deployed to Pearl Harbor after it was over for World War Two. So he was on the crew of I forgot what he was. I think he was doing. He was fixing stuff up, and the other, and then my grandpa was the guy that did the. I don't know if they did Morse code on the ships or if they did. There was something, and he did all the move the ship here, move the ship there. Like he was not
Yeah.
telling them where to move. He was relaying the commands, which I think is pretty dope. By the way. Like they're
Yeah.
giving you this much trust to tell everyone else to now move stuff. But yeah, if the military did call me up, I'd be if they said May 12th, guess whose rear end is going to the office the next day? Because like think oh, what's up, Poisonous Taco? But think of this. What happens if when Abraham Lincoln called for 50,000? What happens if people didn't show up? Which there was a draft for the Civil War. But what happens if no one showed up? Think of that. you know, you know what I'm talking about, Zach?
Yeah.
Like that could have completely changed like the entire history of America ever. Never give up. You can't know what good times feel. If you never had bad ones, you never appreciate the sunrise if there is no night. True. All I'm saying, I think all I can say, they better think twice before signing me on. AJ says.
Oh, okay.
Well, Claude, for sure that all our ancestors, I'm fairly sure that all of our ancestors fought in the Civil War. Strangely enough, no. There's a lot of people that I know that actually immigrated within, the past 100 years. Which is crazy. Like, do you know your family line? Like, you might want to ask your parents if you didn't already. Because it's, like, kind of
Yeah,
hard.
we went through Ellis Island,
From what, Italy?
Italy.
But what year was that? I'm just curious.
I don't know the exact year.
Was it, like, do you remember, like, what war or the Depression? Because usually people, like, all left at, like, a general same time. Like, my... So apparently my dad's side of the family came from Spain, which is like the most vague if you're really thinking about how much it wasn't like it was only like 300 years ago. Like you would assume somebody would write that down, but if you're not important, no one would write it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like they came from Spain, they stayed there for one generation to Mexico, and then they went up. And then my mom's side of the family came from Ireland right before the Depression hit really, really bad. The Irish, or not the Depression, the potato famine for Ireland. So like it's weird. Like if you're thinking about it, not everyone like came like not like everyone did this, not everyone did that.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone left at the same time. A lot of Germans came over here before the Civil War and after World War II and World War One, specifically World War II. The Italians, I don't know why the Italians came. That was probably after Mussolini fell. And then the Irish came after the potato famine. The the Russians came after the Russians came during the communism regime. The Jewish population came after World War II and during World War II. You know, it's not like everyone was here from the beginning because there was nothing here for them. There was no point of leaving.
Yeah.
But they all came here for one reason: freedom to say whatever they want, do whatever they want, and yeah.
Well, just the fact we can vote for our leaders. I mean, there's a lot of major countries in the world today where you can't vote your leader out. You're stuck with the leader you got.
Yes.
I mean, if people don't like Trump or whatever, we get to vote him out.
Yeah,
You know, like
vote.
if you don't like the leader, like that's such a special thing that we have. Just vote the guy out.
Yeah, if you don't like anybody, you can vote anybody out.
Yeah.
So there should be no complaining.
Yeah,
We're supposed to have a democracy. Picture this: when they voted to have the revolution, picture what happens if they said no.
Yeah.
What happens if they voted no? None of this would be here. We would all be split up into France, England, Russia.
But do you ever think about that? Like how crazy it is that there's like major world powers in the world today that those people can't vote their leader out.
Yeah, that's what I kind of joke
Like
with.
that's crazy to me.
I kind of joke with Claude the Soviet Hammer guy, you know,
Yeah.
where he's the dictator. But picture that. If you like Claude the Soviet Hammer guy, pretty cool by the way. But picture if like look at I'm cool to you guys, but what about the people in my games? What about Zack City? You know,
Yeah.
those people would hate me.
Poor
but
city.
There's no changing. There's no change. There's no voting out. Like Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, and Kim Jong Un. They have elections, quote unquote, but there's only one person on the ballot. So technically, you could vote for somebody else, but you wouldn't be alive for much longer if you did that.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen the Dictator, that comedy movie?
No.
The Dictator is a comedy movie in New York City where the dictator accidentally gets sent to New York and he hates America and he has to like survive. It's the guy that did I think he did Bull Rat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was that guy.
You know what? I think I have seen that movie.
Yeah, and apparently at one point, I do remember this scene specifically, they opened up free elections because his girlfriend tricked him into doing it or whatever.
Yeah.
And, well, they were all lining up at the polls to vote for somebody else, and then somebody drove a tank right up to the ballot box, and everyone ran to the other one. But, like, picture that. Like, there's no one at our ballot boxes anymore, at least,
Yeah.
driving tanks up saying, don't vote for them. And by the way, 4 years is not a long time. If you're thinking about it overall, 4 years is long enough, but it's not like enough to like damage anything. I don't know if maybe I'm not saying that right, but there's nothing like 4 years isn't terrible. Like picture this, like in some countries like Russia right now, Vladimir Lenin is the second longest running leader other than Joseph Stalin.
Really? How long was he the leader?
He was the leader for like 44 years, 46 years. Years.
Wow.
Because I did a project on him. But picture that. What happens if you had somebody that you hated for 46 years?
Yeah, that's your whole life.
Yeah. There's no changing it. Which, by the way, if you like the guy, then it's a great thing. But if you don't, then, yeah. Which I won't go through down the whole path of Joseph Stalin being number 2 on the leaderboard for killing the most people. Which Mao was number 1. Joseph Stalin, and then Adolf Hitler. But those were all communist things, by the way. So don't be communist. I'm sorry, is that too political? Communism bad. How did that happen? What do you mean? Everyone wanted change in Russia. Which, by the way, I don't know if you've heard of the Russian story. I have my bed on me. I'm gonna go get some stone. But it was a very sad story how they got rid of Nicholas II. Did you hear about that or read about that? Just tell me when you're
How
sleeping.
they basically wiped out the wealthy class, right?
Yeah, because they wanted equality, which does make sense about how indifferent it was. Like, it was honestly, like, huge. I'm gonna start sleeping now.
Yeah.
No, can't. Monster's nearby. Hold on, let me find something. All right, I'm sleeping. So, Nicholas II was just... All he was doing... He was not a great leader, by the way. See, that's the problem if you have, like, kings and stuff leading your country. Like, you could have a great leader and then his son's just completely the opposite of him, which most of the time
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, most of the time.
Or daughter, which nowadays has it. Most kingdoms have it where like daughters can now run. Like that's their next line of succession. But you know that today's kings and queens can't really do anything, so it's just the title. That's how much power they still have to say, "Oh, I'm not in charge," but at the same time, you can't get rid of me. um, but so Nicholas II was just doing his own thing. He wasn't a bad dude, but during World War One, he was not the greatest general because he was leading the armies over there, and they got completely like wiped out in World War One. And then um, they the Bolsheviks threw him over, which was Vladimir Lenin, and then somebody else was there, the communists, and then they overthrew the general. They overthrew Nicholas II, the Tsar, and then they had another civil war right after that, and I think the Bolsheviks won, which then just after it pretty much just merged into the Communist Party.
Yeah.
And then during that second civil war, they killed Nicholas II and his family, the opposite team that end up winning,
Yeah.
because of, obviously if you're not going to leave alive the general or the king or the czar, it was sad though. They weren't doing anything. He said, all right, the Tsar Nicholas II apparently said, all right, you guys can have your own civil war. I'm done. We don't need to do this anymore. And so they took him in the power, and he's like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to revolt. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. And then they end up killing him anyways, which was so sad. But I guess that's just how it is.
This is starting to look really cool, Claude. Really pretty awesome.
I'm coming back with some more stone right now. What's up, Default Boy? Yeah, I cannot wait to see. And you could change some more stuff up or cook some more of that terracotta because we threw them all in the chest. You just do what you do. I'm coming back with more coal, though.
Nice. Where'd you find the coal?
Just in the strip mine. I just got to break it down when I get back because I didn't bring my thing. Did Claude back up today's build before stream? Oh, on the server? Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, sorry, Zach. I will back up this server after the stream is over so Zach doesn't get upset at me. But I will, yeah. Not this one. I did the other one, though.
So this is your first time doing glazed terracotta?
Actually, yes.
I think it's pretty cool.
I've used the pink one before in the trees, but other than that, no, I've never used it. I don't even think I used dyed clay. Like the only time that I used dyed clay, which is terracotta, pretty much,
Yeah.
was a long, long time ago. But I hope it's looking really good up there. Oh, I don't have good internet anymore. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Come out to whatever streams you can. By the way, Rampage, I'm not trying to be that dude, but Nah, I ain't gonna say it. Just feel better, Rampage. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you were freaking out last night. Just don't freak out. Don't go rampage on everyone. Oh,
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
I don't know if you saw PewDiePie's stream today,
Oh,
but
no, I didn't.
donated a bunch of money to the Australia forest fires.
Oh, he
Isn't
did?
that yeah, isn't that cool? I was like, what a cool guy.
So how much did they raise?
Well, he just decided to donate.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a thing, like a donation stream.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
But it was
good.
just on his daily video. Like that's really pretty
I know because like it's crazy.
because they need some help out there in Australia. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, apparently people were setting bushfires and everything happened. Which they arrested 200 people for starting the fires. But
Oh, they did arrest people.
yeah, only 20 were convicted. But that's still a lot, I guess. But yeah, they need some help. Like for real though, either way, no matter how it was started, they need some help. Like, just picture how many people are losing their houses right now, and we're playing Minecraft. Apparently, good gaming is not in that area where that's happening, which is good for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, good gaming, do you live in that area? Like, you might not want to be on stream, mate. You might want to be digging a ditch outside. I had to say it like that.
Fill in your water bucket or something.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Oh, let me go up and check.
Microphone
Did you
muted.
try? Did you turn? Did you?
Microphone activated.
Hudson says, I think to you. I didn't read it all the way through. Hudson says, did you try each color before glazing, like Zach talked about? Yeah, we set up a little palette over here. Like this is what we have access to right now. It's not all of them, but we have a bunch. Feel better freaking out? Don't freak out. Do you have a Discord or a Minecraft server? Yes, we do. Which, by the way, Zach, I don't know if you saw the post. Before I comment on this. Not this weekend. Next weekend, we're going to be doing Bedrock with subs, but Western builds for 2 hours. So if you want to come out and play, let me know. But, Zach, this is looking awesome.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool looking.
I think up here we should do a little bit more brown just to make sure like this trunk is like looking like one all the way through. Like right here, maybe we should put some glazed ones in right there. I don't even know if we need to go there. Just one more. And I think that's looking awesome, Zach. Thanks for like readjusting that. Because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, no, it's hard when you're like when you're standing on top of it, you can't see what it looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely a struggle. Like most people do pixel art like standing up like our walls right now.
Yeah.
But like it's like I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it on the ground other than like us doing the map, but that was in creative mode where you could just fly up.
Yeah.
That was still crazy too.
Yeah, I'm liking this. This is cool.
So now we just need to fill in the floor and then we're done, but we have to and then you say
Yeah, I'm completely out of stone.
Yeah, I got a couple more cooking up here. But let me see if we could try to get some of this filled in before we end it here. I do like how you're doing the corners as well. This would be like a really cool, like just coming into this place. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a pizza.
How do you see a pizza?
Which, oh yeah, did you make your pizza yesterday as
I
well?
did. It was so good.
Good, 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 good. What kind of like pizza sauce do you use, or do you make your own?
No, it was just a frozen pizza.
Oh, okay. The frozen pizzas are really good. Like, do they have Menards down there?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a Home Depot thing. Home Depot or Lowe's or not sponsored, by the way. If you want to sponsor us, please let us know.
Yeah.
But there's a they have at Menards. It's like more of a Wisconsin thing. Um, and Midwest thing. So that's probably I just assumed. I didn't know how far south it went. And apparently they have a food section, and you can go in there, and they got a bunch of frozen pizzas, and they got like frozen 16-inch pizzas for like $3. It's like, bruh, I'm about to pick some of these up. It's like crazy, like how cheap they can like make food nowadays.
Yeah.
Like throughout our entire history of civilization, and even including today, there's people starving all around the world, and we can get ourselves a $3 frozen pizza. So when your parents say, "Eat your food," you better eat your food. Which I filled in the last couple blocks here, man.
Microphone muted.
You guys, stop. Hey, are you down to play now or still no? Sadly, we're streaming right now, my guy. We're gonna be playing Bedrock with subs/followers, depending on which platform you're watching
Trapped underneath the floor.
On not this Sunday, next Sunday. This Sunday we're playing Roblox.
Microphone activated.
Oof. Oh, it's cool.
It's done. It's finally done. Oh, where's my bed? It's in my inventory. So today, I actually looked up what a production assistant's actual requirements are to do.
Yeah.
Which I apparently have been doing it very lax. Apparently, the job of the production assistant is to do everything and everything. Which I kind of knew, but then I looked at the thing and I seen people like day of the life of production assistant. I was like, wow. So my new goal this year is to actually act like a real production assistant. So when I put it down on my resume, when I go somewhere else, I can actually say that I actually done real production assistant work. Because I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not my job description. But the production assistant
it
doesn't
actually
have it.
is.
Yeah. Like did you have your own production assistant for you?
No. I didn't have my own person. I did everything myself.
But you talked to production assistants before and stuff like that, and they're all running around
Oh
doing
yeah,
everything.
No. We had a bunch of them on our movies.
So what was their main task? Because obviously they're supposed to be doing everything, but like what was their most important role? So like I could practice, Zach. Or something that they did wrong that I should do right, or something they did right that I should do right.
I would just say that
Because obviously that's just a
the
starter
best
job.
the best advice you could get being a production assistant in film is make sure that you double check everything. Double and triple check. You got to like make that part of the way you work because you can't make a mistake. If you're on a film set and you make a mistake that shuts the film set down,
Yeah, I heard that.
it's
Yeah.
like per minute, it's so much money per minute. And if you're the reason for that shutdown, it's like game over for your career. So it's like, as a production assistant, like that's something that's the best piece of advice I would give you. You know, like because you're going to be dealing with stuff like, I mean, someone might give you the insurance check to go take the insurance check to the insurance company, and if something doesn't if something happens to that check on the way to the insurance company, that shuts the film set down. Like there's so many things that you can do that will shut the film set down, and every minute that set is shut down, that's costing money.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to get used to like double and triple checking everything, every single little thing you do to make sure that there's no mistake.
So I gotta be just my current self with
You've got to be
OCD
perfect.
to yeah. It's like when it's like a football team. You have to be perfect. Every pass has to be a pass. No incompletions. All right. Thank you, Zach. I do double and triple check some things a lot, but I did not know until today watching that video and then you telling me, like physically from dealing with them.
Yeah.
So you've seen people where they've just like lost their job like instantly for messing something
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Well, that's good to know. By the way, we can add some lights into the floor later on by your designs with glowstone
Ooh, that's a good idea.
or sea
Claude,
lanterns. Which sea
I
lanterns look
love
better?
this. I love this so much. Like this looks so fancy. Like our goal was to make a fancy floor. This is fancy, okay?
Yeah.
I bet none of you people have walked on a floor this fancy before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. We might have to put like a rope around it. You know, like how the sports team have a rope around their logos in the
Yeah.
locker room. Oh man, this actually looks really good, and I think you actually making it more triangle actually made it way better. It actually looks way better because it's kind of looking like you're looking at the side of it. So I do appreciate you fixing that up because I would have never done that. This looks so awesome, Zach. I love it. And yeah, we'll
Yeah,
probably
I
get
love
some
it
sea
too.
lanterns and some other stuff to light it up or glowstone. Sea lanterns would look a little better because like those are like those white ones are technically white yellow. So we might want
Yeah.
to do some sea lanterns so we can get that color,
Oh,
a blue.
and thank you, Claude, for figuring out how to make the pink
Oh,
terracotta. Because
for
like
sure.
last stream we couldn't figure out how to make the pink. Like that makes the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. I looked it up right before stream, so. But yeah, I was really scared because I was like, I don't know how you do this. It's like I thought we were gonna have to go dig for clay and then dye the clay and then no, it's actually pretty easy. You just make the regular terracotta and then just dye it from there. Just like how you
Yeah.
would do glass panes or glass blocks, exactly the same way. Well, not the panes, depending on which way. It just depending on which way you do it. But yeah, so thank you so much, Zach, for coming out and helping me build this floor.
Yeah. It was fun.
I know I cannot wait until we can finish this building. Which, by the way, I think we're gonna if we do that U-shape looking thing up here or a square shape, and we can look down onto the floor, like if we have those office
Oh
buildings up there,
yeah.
then you
Yeah.
could see it from up there. You would see
Yeah.
it from this side most likely, but you'd still be able to see it. Which then we
Yeah.
don't have to pillar up every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Too. All right. Sweet.
Or maybe even Claude, maybe we could do like just a little pathway along the front here
Oh, we could
to
do like
walk
this
around and then look down.
the spaceport thing where they have just those like bridges going across,
Oh yeah.
like those floating
Oh,
bridges,
we totally
right?
should. Yeah. That's such a good idea.
So we'll like we could just have one like where the U stops like right about here, and then we'll have like just
Yeah.
a single one that goes across like this. That would be
Yeah.
awesome, and like a glass roof too. I don't know. Is that going to win?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
oh, that would get so much light. This would be like the most awesome terminal of all time.
Yeah. For sure. All right. I'm going to go talk to my chat.
All right.
Microphone muted.
Okay, epic stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out to the live stream today. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're doing. Let me take a look. By the way, Hudson posted a Eastern redbud tree in his chat. And honestly, that is such a beautiful tree. And if it grows over there in Michigan, I might need to put one in there. And like in my IRL house. And Hudson has 2 of them. So if Hudson can do it, I can do it. Well. But yeah. So I do appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Tomorrow we are supposed to be doing a truck simulator roughly around 4 p.m. I might do the stream a little bit earlier. Now, so I worked extra time today, and I'm not sure if they're gonna force me to say it tomorrow. Which is another thing about a production assistant he didn't say. But yeah, I'm already used to. You know how like I gotta stay late. That's pretty much what I have to. That's pretty much what a real. I'll send you guys like what I actually. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Which I'm gonna try to do that this year, because like I don't want to be like, oh, I was production assistant, and then when I go to a set and be real production assistant, I don't have like, any real experience. Because then that would be like lying in a sense. So I gotta work my ass off from now on out. But yeah, so I might start it earlier, and I might do a longer stream. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to get 1,000 subscribers by January, February. Oh shit, we're gonna try to get 1,000 subs. My goal is to try to get 1,000 subscribers before 1 year on this channel. So we're running low on time. February 1st is it's been exactly a year since I've been uploading to this channel, or since the channel was created. I don't think I uploaded the first day, but that's because I like made it right after the other stream, and I had other stuff to do on the other channel to wrap up. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna do. We're gonna try to go for 1,000 before February 1. So I'm gonna be trying to do a bunch of longer streams, promotion streams. So if you guys, it's just hitting that like button and sharing for like the next couple of streams would just help out so much. You don't have to. Just the like button is all I need. So the like button promotes it so much. So if you, I know most of you guys do it all the time, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try our hardest to try to get there. We're gonna try, and if we could do it, then that is not just me, but that is like all of us working together. Which, by the way, here's Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you are in my world, by the way, mate. He's coming by to see the cherry tree. And he's saying, yes, we can do it. We can do it. All right, but sadly, I do have to wrap it up here. I got to talk to Zach really quickly and see what we're going to do for the arc. And I hope I see you guys soon on another live stream or video to come. We're going to be doing Truck Simulator. They're probably going to be longer streams, so they're probably going to be more streams, most likely. So we'll see. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let's try to hit our goal 1,000 before 1 year, and we'll see. Peace.